Hello everyone and welcome to a video from your friends at Rainbow Bucknell. Today we'll be making a craft out of pine cones for Halloween.
We will indeed, and we'll be making bats today.
Ooh. Yeah, so they come in different, you can do different varieties, can't you?
Yes, depending on whether or not, like in this one we used the white card, which looks like a bit like a ghost bat, and the other one we used some craft paper and it's more flimsy, so it gives it more of a batty feel to it.
Bounce, because these do hang on, we've got them always on twine, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Twine and string, but if you put it on elastic, it would obviously bounce a bit.
Bounce up and down a bit.
So that's what we're making today.
What will we need for the craft?
Right, so I think the important thing is the pine cones, and we need tall pine cones for this activity.
Yes, we sell these at our Etsy store, so if you need them, you can buy them.
Yeah, in the UK. We'll need some twine, string or elastic, depending on how you're going to suspend it from wherever you're hanging it from.
And just get whatever you've got lying around the house,
exactly.
really.
Some pair of scissors, a pencil or pen, and we've got some white paper for the eyes and some craft paper, which is packaging paper that comes in lots of
parcels you might receive from online and all that, yeah.
And you might need some glue if you want to stick your eyes in securely.
Yeah, this is some eco-environmental glue we picked up online.
Yes, so there you are. Now you don't have to use the ears or the teeth or even the eyes for that matter. You can just leave it at the wings stage.
Oh, so you don't even have to add little eyes on?
No,
if
you
don't
want
want
to. And I'll show you what that looks like, because it does look quite abstract if they're hanging up high.
I will say this though, he does look cuter with the eyes.
He does look cuter with eyes, that's true.
Okay, so what's the first step?
Right, the first thing is to get your string cut to the right length so that you can secure it to whatever you're putting on. Now, I like to make sure I've got quite a bit of length, and then you can always make it shorter.
Yes, because you can always tighten the knot higher up, can't you?
Exactly.
You can always grow more twine or elastic or whatever.
That is so true. So you get your pine cone, and you just want to work out where you want to put your string. I kind of go in the middle, and the pine cone naturally wants, because of the little edges, wants the string to go
the little
into
grooves and crevices.
Yes, I'm sure there's a scientific name for them, but I don't know what they are.
Little bits that go in between the
Little bits that go in between. So if you put it really tight and then just tie yourself a little knot, that will secure it in place.
Ah, okay, that's good.
And then cut the edge off.
And there you go.
And there you go.
You've got yourself a hanging pine cone or a wingless bat.
A wingless bat, very much so, a wingless bat. So
next step.
The next step is to put the wings on. Now this is a little bit tricky to do, but have fun with it. Just go as small or as big as you want your wings to be.
So do you just reuse what you've got, because
Yes,
you don't cut it to a certain size or anything?
No, not at all. I find it easy if you do fold it over, because by folding it over you get two wings at the same time.
That's clever, isn't it?
Now this is going to be the bit that sticks into your pine cone here. So make sure you give yourself enough room on that place, and then you need to just come up into a point, because the bat wing goes up, and then arch down into a bat-like shape. And that's what I mean, you can have it the flat length, you could come in smaller depending what you want to do with it. And then I like to give it a point, because it makes it feel like a bit more like a bat that way.
Yeah,
But have fun with that. You could have gone straight over in one go,
or
if
maybe
you
gone
wanted to.
sharper edges perhaps.
Yes, you can do what you like with them. You can have a variety of them going on. So then you can cut it out. Make sure you get both sides of the paper.
Yeah. I was just going to say, with an older child, maybe you could use crinkly scissors.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And then get
wouldn't
like
it?
a crinkly cut around the edges. Although if you have younger children, you could cut them out beforehand.
Yeah, you could have a variety of different bat
wings ready to go.
Yeah, that they can just try out. You can make them thin, you can make them fat. You do what you like with them, but look, they flap around.
And I like the fact they're quite crinkly, because it's like it's being worn and torn.
Exactly. Now, make sure you're hanging your pine cone the way you want it to go before you put your bat wings in.
Oh, yes.
So you can make sure you've got them where you want them to
Not
go.
too far forward or too far
back.
behind.
Exactly. And then you just wedge it right as far as you can go in with it. Now, you could put a little bit of glue on them if you want to, But that looks pretty good as it
It's
is,
pretty
isn't
good,
it?
isn't it? Yeah. I quite like the way. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that
hangs
hanging
with,
up.
So that's just with the wings. That's not with any eyes or teeth.
No.
Or
So for our next step, we're going to be doing the eyes, the fangs, the teeth, and the ears. So you'll just need your paper and a pencil. Now what you could do is you could use card, but we've got paper. So you need to do 2 eyes, just doing circles. And because we're making it a little bit cartoony, we're going to give the half moons like that, and then we're just going to colour in the eyeball. Now you could do this red, that would be quite spooky. But I like to do them nice and big because it gives it more chance of wedging in, then you don't have to use the glue. But if you do want to make sure it's secure, then just a little bit of glue. Now I folded my paper over, but if you're using card you might not have to. And sometimes you can just get away with 1 piece of paper, but 2 just wedges it in a little bit better, I find, and then you cut round it.
And if you've got younger children, maybe cut these out beforehand.
Yes, you could do these beforehand.
Or get really, really big eyes. And then they can cut round them and wedge them in a bit really big and cartoony, wouldn't they?
Yeah, because I mean it's Halloween. You can get away with quite a lot in Halloween.
Yes, if everything looks a little bit messy, it's mutated.
Exactly, that's what you say. So you get your little eye and you just wedge it in to one of the crevices, just like so. And like I say, you could put your dab of glue in there, but there we are.
Oh,
quite adorable, isn't he?
Look, his tiny little eyes.
So sweet.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love that. That's a cute. He's a cutie, that one.
He's a cutie, that one. So
we now actually make him a little more scary looking though.
Well, we could give him some. I think he needs some ears, and to do that, I just use the fold of the paper at the bottom here, and you just cut like a crown almost. Pointy ears. Now again, go as high as you want. If you want to have really, really pointy ears, give him really high pointy ears. If you want tiny little round ones, then give him tiny little round
that
ones.
makes him cuter.
That would make him very cute.
He's already pretty cute.
He is. Now I'm just going to shade that down a little bit like that because I want them to match a little bit. And then you can just wedge these in. I'm going to put them quite far back because they are quite tall. And again, if you wanted to secure you could make that with a little bit of glue.
Hasn't that transformed him? Just that alone.
Yeah, I mean that's good enough. You could leave it there if you wanted to.
You could, yeah.
But you might want to put your teeth in,
your fangs.
So what I would do is I would fold the paper over again, like we did with the ears, and just cut that bit off. Be easier for you to see. Now, again, totally up to you how you want your teeth to look. So I'm going to give him quite long,
pointy fangs.
Now, if that's too big, you could just cut the edges off like that, and that might fit a little bit better without the paper showing. And then we just wedge it in again, or you could, if you wanted to, put a little bit of glue in. But that's quite secure.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
that is pretty secure.
Now doesn't that make him look like a bat?
That makes him look so much more like a bat, doesn't it, guys? I think that's fantastic.
So have fun making your bats. Do them different sizes, do them with or without ears, and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, have lots of fun.
Thank
you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video and think someone else will too, please share it with them as well. We hope you have a lovely morning, noon or night wherever you are, and we will see you soon. Bye!